What's going on, Genius Nation? Welcome to a brand new day, a day that you've never seen before, a day that you will never see again. As I tell you every day, every single day is a gift waiting for you to open it up and take advantage of it. Welcome to the Daily Genius. I am Dr. Will, and as always, super excited that you are here rocking with us, joining us here inside the nation. Whether you're watching this on the replay or whether you're here live with us, I am so appreciative. Go ahead and just drop, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. If you've been rocking with us for any amount of time, you know we're on this train headed toward 365 consecutive days where we're showing up live. We're over 200 days here consecutively inside the group. So really appreciative of you rocking with us. So if you've been rocking with us, you know that Tuesday we do a segment called connecting the dots. And this is where I share with you a tip, a strategy, something that I've used that has helped me in my business or my life. Dr. Leroy, Dr. Christy, good to see you guys coming in here live with us. So I want to talk to you about creating content consistently. And let's connect the dots around this idea. A lot of times when I talk to people and I ask them, why aren't they showing up in a forceful, meaningful, consistent way? And one of the major issues is they say, I don't know what to create. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to share. How can I share? Like, I'm doing this for 365 days. And a lot of people are saying, Dr. Will, I don't know how you're doing it. How do you have something to say every single day? Well, one of the things that I do that helps me with content, it's how I approach my content. So number one, when I'm giving a keynote or anything, or whenever I'm sharing information, the mindset that I have is I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm only trying to assist you with tips, tools, and strategies that have helped me. I'm sharing stories that have been a part of my life, that I've learned from, that I've experienced, that I've grown from. So whenever I'm in front of people, I don't have the mindset that I'm trying to impress them. Why is this so important? Well, when I take trying to impress people away, that takes the stress of being perfect away. So yes, I want to be clear. Yes, I want to be concise. Yes, I want to be accurate. But at the same time, I'm not worried about being perfect. So will I split some verbs? Will I enunciate some words wrong? Will I have some wrong stats? Will I have some wrong information from time to time? Yeah, it's a gimme, right? You do something for a long period of time. In basketball, they say if you play long enough and if you play basketball the right way, you're going to get dunked on. So if you try to play the game and try to avoid getting dunked on, then you're always going to be passive. You're not going to be aggressive. When you see that person running toward the hoop, you're not going to play defense. Because you're always going to be thinking about, I don't want to get dunked on. I don't want to be on a poster. I don't want to be on ESPN highlight reel, right? That's the wrong way to play the game. And so when it comes to content, number one, don't try to be perfect. Number two, I create from what I create. What do I mean by that? I create from what I create. What I mean by that is, my content is just my life. That's my content. So when I come on here every single day, 7 days a week, you've noticed how I've transitioned into this being an extension of my life. So on Mondays, we do book review. Well, I read every day. So that's something I'm already doing. So I don't have to create that. I don't have to create. It's already it's an extension of what I'm already doing. So I'm just sharing with you what I'm already doing. So I don't have to go make up anything. It's not something that's breaking into my pattern of exercises. It's something that I'm already doing, right? So I create from what I'm creating. I create from what I create. It's just a flow. Here, Tuesday, connecting the dots. I'm just sharing with you how I've connected the dots. Creating from what I create is one of those philosophies. Creating, right? Connecting the dots. And so I'm sharing it with you, how I've connected the dots. And so I'm not worried about being perfect. I create from what I create. And then here's the powerful one I'll share with you, and I'll let you guys go. Take inventory. Take inventory. Take inventory. What do I mean by take inventory? You've already done so much. You've already created so much. You've already had so many experiences, right? So when you take inventory, this book here, I wrote this book. It's called 50 Motivational Quotes from Hall of Fame speakers, right? 50 motivational quotes from Hall of Fame speakers. And how did I come up with this book? I took an inventory. I was just thinking one day, I was going through my pictures on my phone, and I said, wow. As I started looking at certain individuals, I started putting them into clusters. I started putting them into clusters, literally. And once I started putting them into clusters for this particular book, I said, wow, I know a lot of Hall of Fame speakers. And so I said, okay, I know Larry Winget, Hall of Fame speaker, right? Larry Winget, Hall of Fame speaker. Met him, shared the stage with him, have a picture with him. Dr. Willie Jolly, Hall of Fame speaker. Shared some time with him, shared the stage with him, have a picture with him. Jack Canfield, worked with him, shared the stage with him, have a picture with him. So now I'm starting to put these individuals in clusters, putting them in groups. Walter Bond, shared the stage with him, work with him, have a picture with him. So now I start looking up and I say, you know what? I know at least 30 Hall of Fame speakers. They were already there. I didn't have to call them up. I didn't have to reach out to them. I already had them in my ecosystem, already had them on my laptop, already had them grouped in a folder, speakers. I had them just grouped as speakers, but then I realized they were all Hall of Fame speakers. So what do? I take that content, connect the dots, and I make some more content. So I made this piece of content from some content that I already had. All I had to do was take inventory. That's all I had to do was take inventory. And that's literally how I write all of my books. I just take inventory of information, of experiences that I have. And if I feel as though it can empower you, it can assist you, it can help you, I put it in a book format. So when people say, Dr. Will, how have you written 50 plus books? The books really have written themselves. They've really, because I didn't need to do any research. I've already lived. Every book that I've written, I've lived through it. Does that make sense? So I'm not trying to create nothing. I'm not trying to make up anything. I've already lived it. So now all I have to do is kind of just organize those ideas, organize those thoughts. So when I wrote Copycat Millionaire, it was the same process. I look up one day and I said, Will, you've interviewed over 150 millionaires. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that information? And so I literally took that information. I took every single interview and I started dissecting every single interview. And I started now, once again, grouping together the commonalities of thought. So I've talked to 150, interviewed 150 millionaires. What were some commonalities? From that, I came up with 21 laws of millionaires. I came up with the 21 laws of millionaires. And so when I wrote Copycat Millionaire, it's just the 21 laws that I put together from these 150 interviews. And then all the other studying, and then my own personal experience of that journey. There's another book. right? There's another book. So I could go to each and every one of my books and tell you how I begin to connect the dots, how I begin to organize these ideas, and the books just wrote themselves pretty much. I just organized the ideas. I put the interviews in the right places, but the interviews had already been done. So that's my challenge for you. If you're going to be a creator that creates consistently, once again, we've been on this journey for 200 plus days. That would be probably difficult to try to come up with 200 different subjects, right? But when I just do it out of my life, I just bring it up out of my life, I'm hopefully I keep living. So if I keep living, I keep having experiences. If I keep having experiences, I have things to share. That's it, right? Every Sunday I crack open a new book. So every Monday we do the book review. I'm going to have something to talk about. All throughout my life, all throughout my week, I'm doing different things. And so I'm thinking about different things. Like I'm thinking about this. Like literally I was working and thinking through my content calendar. And so I was like, oh, I can share that with them. How do I create content? How do I consistently create content? I create it by creating. That's it. It's just my life. I'm just sharing bits and pieces of my life. That's my content. Whether whether I'm writing a blog on LinkedIn, it's just my life that I put down on paper. It's my experiences, it's my thoughts, it's my ideas, it's my philosophy. So it's not like I'm like, oh, I got to come up with something. I'm not coming up with content. I'm sharing my content, which for me is my life. And so I think if you frame it like that, for you that may be having a struggle with creating content, if you kind of frame it like that, what am I already doing that I can share? Then you never run out of information. Now, if you just, sit on your couch all day and watch TV, well, even that, like we're in a time right now, you can sit on your couch all day and watch TV and then just do reviews on the shows you watch. And now you're creating content. Hey guys, it's Will. I just binge watched Abbott Elementary. Here's my thoughts. Hey guys, here's my top 10 favorite Abbott Elementary episodes. Hey guys, here's my 3 favorite characters on Abbott Elementary. Hey guys, here's a little back scene. Here's a little back information on Abbott Elementary. It's filmed in this city, or it's filmed at this location. It's filmed in this building. Here's some history about that. You can do that straight from your couch. See, just once you create from what you create, it's not a struggle. So anybody can create because you're living. And so just create from your creation. Whatever you're doing on a daily basis, right? You're going to work every single day. That could be content. What do you do when you're in the car? What are you listening to? Hey guys, on my 30-minute commute, I like to listen to Jim Rohn. Here's some thoughts that Jim Rohn shared today. Boom, content. Content. So content is all around us because content is in you. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope this helped you out. As I always say, go out there and be your brilliant, amazing, genius self. Make someone else smile as you make yourself smile as well. And I will see you right back here tomorrow for the Daily Genius and some more content.